What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to your video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the 2023 Clean Harbors 175. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This week in the NASCAR Cup Series had the Milwaukee Mile for the first time since the 2009 season. This is also the second race of the round of 10 of the playoffs. We are halfway through the first round of the NASCAR Truck Series playoffs. The last time a Truck Series racer, I believe Ron Hornaday was the one that went on to score a victory back in 2009. Obviously, he's not in the field this weekend. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump in picks. Before we go ahead and jump in picks, let's take a look at the weather. So the weather for this weekend is very interesting. It's going to be 72 degrees high with 57 degrees as a low front, only a 10% chance of rain with partly cloudy skies. Going to be some pretty nice weather up in the Wisconsin area. Weather's going to be cooling down across the country, and it's really good to see the weather is going to be nice for this weekend. Now let's take a look at the playoff standings after the first race. Ty Majeski, after winning a couple weeks ago at IRP, is locked into the next round. Corey Heim is 47 points above the cutoff line. Christian Eckes is 35 or 39 points above the cutoff line. Carson OReilly is 35 points above the cutoff line. Zane Smith is 29 above. Grant Enfinger is 24 above. Ben Rose is 4 above. And Nick Sanchez is 2 above. Matt Crafton is 2 below, and Matt DiBenedetto is 3 below. So right now, Matt Crafton and Matt DiBenedetto are just below. They both still have a really good chance and a really good opportunity. If they run well enough and beat the guys in front of them, they could have a chance to make the playoffs. So anyways, now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, I've had a lot of new subscribers, especially as of recently. Here's how picks work on the channel. I do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle throughout the weekend. I do 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers who are really good at under fun equipment or need a good run this weekend. And I do my winner's pick, the driver thinks is going to win the race overall. And then I do the drivers you need to watch out for the weekend. And unlike the Cup Series where I do 5 drivers you need to watch out usually, I only do 4 drivers you need to watch out for the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the Clean Harbors 175? My first suck pick is the driver's 61 car for Tory Racing, Sean Hemric. Sean Hemric making his NASCAR Truck Series debut this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile. And let's be honest, I'm not impressed with what this guy's done in ARCA. Granted, he's had a couple wins in ARCA West, but that's with the Venturi Motorsports organization. I'm just not impressed with what Sean Hemric's done, and I think he's not going to finish up front. I think he's going to struggle in his debut. Would not surprise or shock if he crashes somebody or crashes in the race, and therefore I think he's not going to have a good run this weekend. I think he finishes near the back in the truck race. My second suck pick for this week at the Milwaukee Mile is the driver of the 43 car for GMS, Daniel Dye. Daniel Dye has been improving a little bit throughout 2023 season, but I'm just not expecting much from Daniel Dye this weekend. I think he's going to kind of finish in the middle of the pack. I'm not expecting him to finish like in the back or anything, but I think he's just going to finish in the middle of the pack. And we've seen the GMS cars like Grant Enfinger, Roger Kruse show signs of potentially winning races. Daniel Dye has really not done that so far. So I think Daniel Dye is not going to have a good run. I think he finishes near the middle of the pack, probably finishes outside the top 20. But hey, Fox will work with him to give him some onboard cameras this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile. And now we'll go ahead and jump on the underdog picks for the Clean Harbors 175 in Milwaukee. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile is a driver's 7 truck for Spire Motorsports, Derek Krause. Derek Krause made a couple Truck Series starts so far in the 2023 season, and honestly, he's done a decent job in those select Truck Series races. On top of that, we've seen the 7 truck show some really good pace and really good speed. Kyle Larson has already won a North Wilkesboro with this truck, and we saw Lane Race get a very strong top 5 2 weeks ago at Indianapolis Raceway Park. I think Derek Krause is actually going to run really good this week, and I expect Spire Motorsports to be quick. We saw him qualify really good with Young's Motorsports, which is really impressive. I think Derek Krause has an outside chance to maybe pick up his first career Truck Series victory this weekend at Milwaukee. My second underdog pick for this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile is the driver of the 51 truck for Kyle Busch Motorsports, Matt Mills. Matt Mills did a very good job at Richmond a couple weeks ago. Actually ended up having like a top 10 and top 15 run, and then finishing, I believe, in the top 10, which I think is very solid for a guy who's not had a lot of experience in top tier equipment. I know that Matt Mills has been hit or miss in other tracks, but I think Matt Mills also has a little bit of experience at the Milwaukee Mile as well from doing late model races, other forms of racing. So I think Matt Mills will have a chance, will have a shot to be somewhat of a contender, and I think he'll have a chance to maybe get a top 5 or top 10 this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile. And now we're going ahead and jump onto the winner's pick for the Clean Harbors 175. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick is a driver won a couple weeks ago at Indianapolis Raceway Park, the driver of the 98 truck for ThorSport Racing, Ty Majeski. I think he's going to go back-to-back this weekend. Ty Majeski has a lot of momentum currently at the moment. I feel like he's in a better position now than where he was last year at this point. Also, I believe they may have more experience. He might have more experience than anybody else in the Truck Series field currently at the moment. So I think that's going to play a huge role. He's been doing a lot of late model racing up there, ACASA stuff, and I think that you're going to see Ty Majeski pick up his second victory 2023 at his home race track. I would say from the Milwaukee area, I think Ty Majeski picks up his second straight victory and continues a chance to win his first championship this weekend at Milwaukee. And now we're going to go ahead and jump on to the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend in Milwaukee. Who should you keep your eyes out on? The first driver to watch out for this weekend in Milwaukee is the driver of the 11 truck for the Tricon Garage, Corey Heim. Corey Heim right now is a championship favorite. He's been more consistent than anybody else this year and has basically finished only maybe once or twice outside the top 10 or top 15, I think, the whole entire season. I expect that he's going to be really, really fast, and I think he's going to be Ty Majeski's biggest threat to win this weekend. I think Tricon's going to bring some great pace. I think they're going to bring some great speed, and I think that you're going to see Corey Heim have a really good chance to pick up his third victory of 2023. The second driver to watch out for this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile is the driver of the 38 truck for Firmer Motorsports, Zane Smith. Obviously been a lot of conversations about his future past 2023, but Zane Smith is focusing on the bigger picture. And he had a decent run at IRP, but not the greatest run. But I feel like there's been a lot more momentum that's been really building with the 38 team over the last 5 or 6 Truck Series races. So I think that Zane Smith will have a very solid run and will contend maybe for his third victory of 2023. The third driver to watch out for this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile is the driver of the 42 truck for Nice Motorsports, Carson OReilly. Carson OReilly has been really, really fast this year. He's the winningest driver so far in the 2023 Truck Series season with 3 victories so far, and he's been really good at tracks similar to this. He also has, I believe, quite a bit of experience, obviously from Michigan, probably has a lot of experience here at the Milwaukee Mile. So I think he's going to bring that experience he really has from here, and I think there's a good chance of possibility that Carson OReilly could potentially pick up his 4th victory of 2023. And the 4th and final driver I think you need to watch out for this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile is the driver of the 19 truck for McAnally Hilgeman Racing, Christian Eckes. Christian Eckes had a very, very good run. I know he's been hit or miss so far in 2023, but I think he's got a great chance to win the championship this year and had a lot of great runs at IRP. I think Christian Eckes will have an outside shot to potentially pick up his 3rd victory of 2023. It's been a while since he won. Obviously, the last one came at Darlington, but I think that the 19 teams found something here in the last few races. I think Christian Eckes will have a good chance to potentially pick up his 3rd victory of the 2023 Truck Series season. So, those are my race picks for the Clean Harbor 175. Justin Remeyer's suck picks are Sean Hager, Ronnie, Daniel Dye. My underdog picks are Derek Krause, Matt Mills. My winner's pick is Ty Majeski. And the ones to watch out for are Corey Heim, Zane Smith, Carson OReilly, Christian Eckes. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be for the race 6 video for the 2023 Clean Harbors 175 at the Milwaukee Mile. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on to notify when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Links go to the below that, and comment your picks below for this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile. Tell me your 2 suck picks, tell me your 2 underdog picks, tell me your winner's pick, and let me know drivers you're watching out for this weekend at the Milwaukee Mile. Let me know your race picks in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we'll have a double upload day on the channel. Of course, we're going to have the NASCAR Xfinity Series race pick video for Daytona, but we're also going to have my 2024 NASCAR silly season predictions as basically a celebration for 2,000 subscribers on the channel as a thank you video for your guys' support and commitment to the channel over the last few years. Wednesday, there's going to be a NASCAR news video on the channel. Thursday is going to be race picks for the Cup Series race to Daytona. Friday, we're going to have the Xfinity Series race to be from Daytona. And, of course, we're going to have the NASCAR news video on the channel. And then, of course, on Saturday, we'll have the NASCAR Cup Series race to be from Daytona as well as we set the field for the playoffs. Got a lot of great content on the channel, and I cannot wait to share with you guys. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.